Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Curse of Oak Island preview. A huge excavator starts digging up the ship in the swamp. This week on The Curse of Oak Island, the team begins work on digging up an ancient ship from the swamp, which will help solve the mystery of the island. Last week, the archaeologists left the island, leaving the regular team to change their tactics, and a side effect of this means the guys can forgo the gently approach and bring in some big machinery to get the job done much quicker. Tonight, viewers will see a particularly ginormous excavator roll onto Oak Island and set up position at the swamp. The goal of this monster piece of kit is to dig up the elusive ship that the guys suspect was deliberately hidden in the swamp hundreds of years ago. The team has long suspected that an ancient Spanish galleon or pirate ship docked at a human-made wharf, unloaded its looted treasure, and then buried it for safekeeping in the money pit area before hiding the evidence by creating the swamp and sinking the ship. The theory first emerged a few years back when a seismic survey of the area under the water's surface showed a ship-shaped object under the surface. And since then, the team keep finding ship-related artifacts in the swamp, including maritime beams and an iron strap from a sailing ship. And at the end of last season, Billy Gerhardt's digger hit a large object that the others thought might have been the hull of this mysterious ship. Team finds more evidence of Portuguese involvement on Oak Island. The History Channel episode description suggests the team also uncovers some more information as to who exactly is responsible for the Oak Island mystery. The Laginas and their team narrow in on suspects for who may have been behind the Oak Island mystery as the swamp reveals more of its secrets. In the preview, the team appears to have evidence that is linked to the Portuguese. Recent finds involving pieces of gold in the money pit area have indicated that either a rogue Spanish or Portuguese captain may have stolen gold from South America and buried it on Oak Island. Also, judging by the preview, the guys may not uncover the ship on tonight's episode, but they do find some more ship-related artifacts. Expert blacksmith Carmen Legg will make another appearance. The guys show him a tool he reckons was used to smooth timbers. The always direct Marty asks him if it could be used to sink a ship. Another exciting discovery at the money pit. We can also expect to see some more news from the money pit area as the drilling team continue to pull up pre-1795 wood and pieces of metal. They are currently searching for a possible offset chamber that may contain the treasure, and from the preview it sounds like they may have had a bit of luck. Terry Matheson can be heard saying, "Seems to me it's a shaft wall." Under the soft light of dawn, a colossal excavator rumbled to life on Oak Island. Its metal jaws gleamed with anticipation as the crew gathered around, their breath visible in the cool morning air. This day had been long in the making, a culmination of years of toil, countless theories, and the persistent whispers of an ancient mystery. The swamp, a notorious landmark on the island, had held its secrets tightly for centuries. Many believed it to be the final resting place of a sunken ship, potentially filled with unimaginable treasures. Today, that belief was put to the ultimate test. The excavator, a modern behemoth, was poised to breach the watery grave and unveil whatever lay beneath. Rick and Marty Lagina, the intrepid brothers at the heart of the Oak Island treasure hunt, stood at the edge of the swamp. Their faces were etched with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. They had dreamed of this moment, visualized it in countless meetings and sleepless nights, and now it was unfolding before their eyes. The crew around them was abuzz with activity. Engineers checked and rechecked the machinery, ensuring everything was in perfect working order. Divers and archaeologists prepared their gear, ready to descend into the murky depths at a moment's notice. Cameramen adjusted their equipment, eager to capture every second of this historic event. The excavator's arm extended, its claw descending into the swamp with a slow, deliberate motion. The sound was a deep, resonant hum, reverberating through the still morning air. As the claw dug into the mud, the swamp seemed to resist as if reluctant to give up its secrets. The machine pressed on, relentless and unyielding. With each scoop of the excavator, the crew held their breath. The first few passes yielded nothing but mud and debris, the swamp's superficial layers. But as the excavator dug deeper, the atmosphere grew tense. Everyone knew that any moment now, they might uncover something extraordinary. Then it happened. The claw emerged from the depths, carrying a piece of wood that looked far too ancient to be just a fallen tree. The wood was weathered and dark, unmistakably old. Rick's eyes widened and he exchanged a look with Marty. This could be it. The first tangible evidence of a ship buried in the swamp. The crew sprang into action. The wood was carefully examined and confirmed to be part of a larger structure. The excavator continued its work, each pass now met with heightened anticipation. More wood fragments emerged, and soon, larger pieces began to surface. Planks and beams, intricately joined, clearly part of the ship's hull. As the hours passed, the outline of the ship became more defined. It was a daunting and exhilarating sight. The excavator, guided by the expertise of the crew, worked meticulously to uncover the vessel without causing damage. The swamp seemed to begrudgingly release its hold on the ship, as if acknowledging that its secret was finally out. With each revealed section, the ship told a story. The craftsmanship indicated it was from a bygone era, possibly dating back to the time of the pirates or even earlier. Theories swirled among the crew. Was it a pirate ship laden with treasure, a lost Spanish galleon, or perhaps something even more ancient and mysterious? The Lagina brothers, those seasoned treasure hunters, couldn't contain their excitement. Rick, with a twinkle in his eye, imagined the ship's journey to this very spot. Marty, ever the pragmatist, considered the logistical marvel of their discovery. Both knew that whatever lay ahead, this was a game-changing moment in their quest. As the sun climbed higher, casting a golden hue over the swamp, the ship's deck was finally visible. It was a surreal sight. A vessel long lost to time, now exposed to the world once more. The crew, momentarily silenced by the magnitude of their find, stood in awe. This was a tangible piece of history, a relic of the past that had eluded so many before them. The divers prepared to descend, to explore the ship's interior and uncover its secrets. They would be the first humans in centuries to set foot inside. Cameras rolled, capturing the anticipation and the first tentative steps into the unknown. The water, though murky, offered little resistance to the divers' expertise. Inside, the ship was a treasure trove of history. Artifacts lay scattered, preserved by the swamp's anaerobic conditions. Coins, tools, and even remnants of clothing hinted at the lives once lived aboard. The divers carefully collected each item, treating them with the reverence they deserved. Back on the surface, the mood was jubilant. The discovery was monumental, not just for the treasure it might yield, but for the history it unveiled. The Lagina brothers knew that they had crossed a significant threshold in their journey. The ship in the swamp was a testament to their perseverance and the enduring allure of Oak Island. As the day drew to a close, the crew gathered to reflect on their achievement. The swamp, once a place of mystery and frustration, had given up one of its greatest secrets. There was still much work to be done, many more questions to answer, but for now they basked in the glow of their discovery. The curse of Oak Island had taken a new turn, and the journey was far from over. With the ship in the swamp now revealed, a new chapter had begun, filled with endless possibilities and the promise of even greater discoveries. The legend of Oak Island lived on, more compelling and enigmatic than ever.